All right, guys, Thanksgiving's coming, and you do not want to be the person that fails at turkey. This recipe right here, if you want your bird to turn out like this and be king or queen of your Thanksgiving, follow this cook. Hey, welcome back to the channel, fellow journeymen and apprentices, and new viewers if you're out there. Today we are doing something special on the smoker. We are actually doing turkey, and the reason why we're doing turkey today is because we are fastly approaching Thanksgiving, and I want to help you guys get a bird on the smoker or in your oven, whatever method you may choose. I want to help you guys be king or queen of your Thanksgiving feast and just kind of help you with this recipe. This is everything needed for this smoke. What I have here is a Butterball 13-pound turkey. Nothing special, just a 13-pound turkey right out of the grocery store. And I didn't catch this on video, but what I have here is this bird is in Food Saver vacuum seal bags, and I double bagged it. But I have a gallon of buttermilk in here with 7 tablespoons of kosher salt, and I've been brining this bird for 48 hours. So I picked up these out of my local grocery store. What they are is lemon herb compound butter, and I've got 2 of them. One of them I will be putting on this bird before it goes on the smoker, under the skin, above the skin. Then we will be using this Kinder's lemon seasoning here, lemon pepper, and this stuff is awesome. We've used this on chicken, absolutely love it, ran through it real fast. So we're going for a lemon pepper bird here. The reason why we're doing buttermilk is because buttermilk, the acidic acid in it really kind of helps break down just the overall toughness of any type of meat when it comes to poultry. So it's going to get in there, it's going to loosen things up, and it's just going to leave this turkey extra juicy. So let's go ahead and get this over to our sink here. We're going to keep this bird like so. And what we're going to do is we're going to let this kind of strain off and let this buttermilk kind of drip off this bird naturally. All right, guys, so we have this turkey right here pulled out of the brine. It's been dripping in the strainer. Now we're going to go ahead and take this paper towel. We're just going to blotch this skin a little bit. We did not rinse the buttermilk off the turkey. We're not rubbing it. You can see we're just kind of blotching it. Pull the skin back up near the breast cavity in here. Put your paper towel in there a little bit. Make sure you're getting all the extra moisture off the bird. Let's go ahead and flip it over. We have this big air cavity in here, you can see. And to get this bird to cook evenly, it becomes really hard to achieve that when it's cooked like this. So a method that we've basically been doing in this household for the past probably close to 5 years now, this will probably be the 5th year, is we spatchcock these. I'm going to show you how to do that. So let's go ahead and turn this around. Breast side down. And here is the neck. And here is the backbone. Now I've always used scissors and they are a pain in the butt. So I'm going to try something different. This works good on chickens. Hopefully it works good on this turkey. I'm just going to kind of go on this side right here. Get a hold of this bird good. And I'm going to bring this watermelon slice and knife down just as I expected. It's doing a really nice job. And voila. Now that's one side of the spine. Now let's go on this side right here. And we're going to just cut down in this side, and we're going to remove this back spine right here. You want to have control of your bird, control of the knife. And boom. First time I've used this on a turkey, many times with a chicken. I'll tell you what, I'll never use scissors again. That is a pain in the ass. This worked rather nice. You can keep this for making turkey stock, but we're not doing soups today. We're doing a whole turkey. So we're going to take this a step further today. That breastbone runs right here. We're going to get underneath this breastbone. Make a small incision right, pull this right out, just like so. And that is the breastbone. Now, the reason why I did that is because starters, that's going to be really hard to carve around when you do decide to slice this, and it's going to get this bird to lay even more flat. All right, guys, so we wrestled out that breastbone. I have a little bit of excess moisture in here, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of lightly blotch this. And while we have this bird upside down, we're going to take our seasoning. Well, first we're going to trim all this excess fat off, skin, stuff that's not going to cook up very well. Let's go ahead and hit our lemon pepper here. This is Kinder's. I picked this up at my local Costco. We're going to give this a nice little dusting on the underneath side here. I'd be cautious if you're doing a sweet style of rub on this, how much you put on the underneath side, because you do run the risk of burning this bottom side if you have a real sugary rub. I'm going to get these wings covered nicely. There we go. Let's go ahead and flip this bird over. You can see here just how flat this is going to lay. Just like so. Now you have a level playing field when it comes to heating this bird up. Everything's the same thickness, front to back, side to side. Again, when we put this on the smoker, we're going to take these wings, we're going to tuck them underneath like so. Let's go ahead and take our compound butter here. I've had this sitting out for approximately 2 hours. So let's get up underneath this breast meat here, and we're going to take our hand and we're going to carefully come underneath between the skin and the breast meat. We just want to kind of separate the skin from the breast. You see my hand making it underneath there nicely on that side. Without the breastbone in here, you have to be a little more cautious. Just get up underneath there, just a hand width. See, like so, and we're good. We're going to take a nice little glob of our lemon herb compound butter. We're going to stuff it up underneath the bottom side of this. This is going to make that skin render out and get real crispy. Doing it on both the inside and outside. So you can see there, I'm just kind of working it around in there. Take the same amount. Come in on this side. The key to leaving it sit out for a couple hours, your butter, is to make sure that it's nice and soft and you can work with it. Now we're going to take the remainder of our butter. It's about the other half of that. We're going to pull it all out. We're going to work it around. We're going to try to cover this bird real nicely. Just rubbing all the skin down with this. We're going to go ahead and take our lemon pepper again. And we're going to give the outside of this bird a nice dusting. I'm being fairly liberal with this. Just want everything to be nicely coated. It is a big piece of meat here, so it can handle the spices, plus it's on the skin, so it's going to give the skin a really nice flavor. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just get tired of the same old type of turkey. If you're looking for a recipe that really just kind of jazzes it up, this is definitely going to be the one. This will be the one that has everyone talking. That'll probably be all we put on for now. Let's go ahead and get our smoker preheated. We are preheating our Yoder YS640 to 275 degrees. Whatever type of pellet smoker you have, just try to range in that 275 to 300 range. And also, if you want to do this in your stove, same concept, same temperatures. Something else that I want to talk about real quick. We will be putting this Therma Pro in here. We'll be monitoring the to cook the whole time with this, just to make sure this bird comes out primo. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, so we have our Yoder preheated to 275 degrees. I absolutely love this thing. I don't talk about this smoker enough, but this smoker literally is just a lifesaver. On days like this where you don't want to be out tending to a fire because it's shitty, rainy weather, it just works really nicely for that. Like I mentioned before, we're going to take these wings, tuck them up underneath, like so. Being a little stubborn. We're going to lay this bird flat, like that. We're going to let this smoker do the rest of the work. We are going to put this probe into it, and I want to probe this bird right here in the breast. The thickest part there, just like so. We're going to check this bird every 45 minutes. About 90 minutes into it, we will take some butter and melt it down, and we'll kind of just drizzle the butter on top of the skin just to make sure we're getting it outside nice and buttery, get the skin to crisp up. So we'll be back. Hey guys, so we're 2 hours into this cook. Internal temperature of this bird in the breast is 115 degrees. So it's coming along a little bit slower than I anticipated, but I'm not concerned about it. Getting some nice color. I have melted down some compound butter here. And we're going to just drizzle this on this bird. We don't want to brush it. Just want to kind of drizzle it on. We're going to let this butter workable magic. Keep that skin. Continue getting crispy. Nice golden color on it. It smells absolutely delicious. I'm excited for this. The way the weather is, one would think that it was actually kind of already Thanksgiving around here. All right, let's go ahead and get this shut. We're going to do this every half hour until this bird hits 165 degrees. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so here we are. We are 3.5 hours in, and we are at 162 degrees. Look at this bird. We're going to shut this off. That's what I love about a pellet smoker. Don't get me wrong. I love my offset, but just turn the button off and it's off. Look at that juice coming out. We're going to be careful with this bird here. Might as well use our right here, and let's get underneath this puppy. Just like so. Keep those legs tucked in there just like that. Here we go. All right, guys, so the suspense is killing me here. This bird, like I said, cooked for 3.5 hours, and we're going to go ahead and get it onto our cutting board here. Just a side note, we let this rest for about a half hour, so could have probably rested another 10 minutes, but we have family over and we want to get this thing going. So what I like about this spatchcock layout here is I can take this whole leg back here and this thigh, bring it up. Yep. And look at that. Thigh is connected to the drum. Set that off to the side. I'll pull this one up same way. Bring the carving knife in. Oh, thought that was going to be a little easier than I thought. Just had to pull it apart there. All right, so we have detached the drums and the thighs. Let's come in here and go ahead and take these wings, and we're going to wait for those actually. Let's take a look at these breasts, right? Thing here's looking real good. The underneath side looking nice and marinated. Remember, we took the breastbone out of this, so let's go right down the middle. Look at that, guys. Let's pull this probe out. Get a look inside there. And everyone has their own way of carving a turkey, so I'm going to go ahead and cut a couple pieces off of here and sample these and let you guys know my honest input on how this came out. So Let's go ahead and take a piece right off the front of this breast here. Get some skin. Got to get some skin on there. Yeah. Wow. Has a nice, just a nice salty, you can pick up the lemon in it. Nice little citrus taste to it, but not overpowering. The doneness is perfected. Nice slices here. See, the skin cuts clean with it. Take a bite of the skin and the meat. Wow. We'll definitely be repeating this on Thanksgiving. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of this thigh in there, a little bit of this dark meat. And let's give that a try. This is probably my favorite part. Wow. All right, guys. This is a total win. Trust me when I tell you, you will be the king or the queen of Thanksgiving dinner if you prepare your bird just like this. Super easy, super tasty. Just very, very happy with how this turned out. I hope you guys give it a try. Hey, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And of course, subscribe to us here on YouTube. Till next time, you guys see you at the pit.